Alright, good morning. Make sure my scooter's out of the way. I think it's fine here. Smells like they're smoking some meats in here. I'm gonna walk inside, walk around real quick and see what other options they have in here. I got a little sign in my tripod. I wonder how long they're gonna be open today. Oh, they're open until 3. That's longer than I thought. Alright. I haven't been in here in a long time. Try to see if they have other options here. This is a tiny little market. This is all the butter. So I can show you butter, creams, bacon, hot dogs, eggs, cheese. They don't have any other options. And then so counter here. You can see them in the back chopping stuff up. Very busy.
That's it, dear. Thank you so much.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
New text message from 58,000.
So they got a nice section here with a bunch of vegetables and fruits. These giant hams. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna ask somebody if I can stand out front on the sidewalk there, because I'm pretty sure it's public. You work here, right? There's a part of the sidewalk out here in front of the store. Can I stand out there and ask people some questions, do like interviews? Is that a public sidewalk?
I'm not sure. I can get my manager up here.
Okay, thanks. See what she says. See what she says about it. Look at that sign. Fresh meats as tender as a mother's love. Yikes. I think fish can see in water. Don't drink the water, that's where the fishes live. I got here and there was an old lady parked in 2 parking spots. She was in the middle of 2 spots and she started backing up, but she didn't turn her car on, so it was just rolling out of the spots. She couldn't figure it out. I had to help her turn her car on. There's a lot of older people that probably shouldn't have a license, causing all sorts of problems in town.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
How you doing?
Hi.
I wanted to stand on the sidewalk out there and do like some interviews or ask people some questions. Is that a public sidewalk there?
Technically, I guess it would be a public. I mean, and this sidewalk over here and stuff is actually, I guess, it's really considered private property because it is my property. Because it's not a sidewalk, I would say no.
Yeah, well, there's the like where the ramp is. It's concrete. It's like a one block there, sidewalk there.
Yeah. No, I mean that's considered, I guess, my parking lot also.
Yeah.
I'd say if you were good, you'd have to go across the street or across my parking lot onto that sidewalk.
Yeah. So I can't just stand out there
No.
for like 30 minutes and
Yeah.
just ask people some
No.
questions.
Okay.
What about on the front over there?
That's considered my parking lot also.
But that's definitely the sidewalk there.
Yeah, out on the sidewalk out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out there. So this is 100% the sidewalk. This isn't the parking lot. So there are a bunch of cars parked over here. So should I stay here? Maybe I'll just do it anyway until he tells me to leave. So what I was asking about is on this side, most people park over there. This is one of the newer Rivians. See this spot right here? There's like a part of a sidewalk here. I don't know. He said this is his parking lot, but it's not. It's a sidewalk. So I was gonna stand here. See, it's in line with the sidewalk over there. What do you guys think? Seems like the sidewalk to me. The Ghostbuster Tesla. I see this around town a bunch. It's funny. If I go on the other side where the sidewalk is, I'm not crossing. Go on the other side where the sidewalk is, there's not that many people over there. What's up, Brett? What's up, Evil? What is this? There's a new button on here now. Oh, I can play games. Interesting. Can play games together on a mobile stream. Button's never been here before. This guy trying to back out. That's why people don't park over here, because you got to pull in and back out on the road. It's a little dangerous. Let's see, should I start a poll here? that it worked. Maybe we'll have to play a game later. I bet a lot of these cars are just people that work here. This lady's eating a pretzel or something, isn't it? And they got a happy cow on their sign. Actually, look at their sign. It's a cow with like a rope around its neck. I don't think I'm gonna get any conversations over here, so. Look at that, that's fucking weird, isn't it? Seems more like a public sidewalk to me. I don't know. Security. See, he walked over there. Maybe I can get a couple people if I stand over there. Some people woke up and chose violence today. Yikes. What's up, Martin? What's up, Wes? Have you? Trying to decide where I should go. What if I stand like... What if I stand over there on the curb in the crosswalk? I wouldn't have a spot to put up my tripod, but... I think they can tell me to leave if I'm standing like on the curb. The curb's not his property, or in the side, or in the crosswalk. I don't know. Parking's full. Parking's full here. Maybe I can set up over here on the side. People walking by. Like this person's waiting to pull into a parking spot, and then this person's trying to drive in here. One of the troublemaker kids. I think he... He's like, what are you recording me for, dickhead? I think he's worked with another kid that stole my scooter, my roommate's scooter. But that's a different thing. Alright, maybe I'll just stay here. So I got a sign this morning, same thing, compassion or violence. The same thing in the pole. And then on the other side it says, what's stopping you from going vegan? What do you think? I just set up here? I've talked to with that kid before. I guess maybe he just doesn't recognize me. It's all good. My roommate kind of had it coming because he just had his scooter on the front porch and he didn't have it locked up. Like a dummy. Okay, maybe I'll just walk around a little bit. What's up, 40? What's up, Jason? So I got a sign that says compassion or violence. Gotta hook up my mic still, possibly. What do you choose, compassion or violence? Yeah. So what's stopping you from going vegan? What about you, ma'am? Compassion or violence? Both? Why?
Because sometimes compassion just doesn't cut it.
Yeah. What about when it comes to the animals? What's stopping you from going vegan? She said 100% compassion as she goes into the meat market. It's a little funny, right? Should I hook up my mic or is the audio's okay? What about you, sir? Do you choose compassion or violence? I think he chooses violence. Damn, that bird just flew right by my head. That bird, I think, might have been choosing violence, too. Yeah, the wind's picking up a little bit. I can hook up my mic. It'll help with the wind. Hopefully I get a couple conversations. We'll see. I hope I have my... Oh, there we go. Okay, it was muted. Sorry. She said, "Are you vegan?" I said, "Yeah. What's stopping you from going vegan?" And she said, "I like, I like, I like meat and protein." And I said, "You can get protein from plants." And she said, "It's not the same." But it is the same. She's just lying to herself. You can hear me now? Sometimes when I hook up my audio, it's like muted for no reason. Like the default settings muted. Good. Can we get up to 15 likes? Maybe a couple more likes here. I can probably zoom this out too, actually. Money, money. That's why people keep exploiting animals. It's all about the money. They try to lie to you, show you pictures of happy cows. Meanwhile, inside here, they're chopping cows up into little pieces. It's the furthest thing from being happy. Should I back the camera up? Do you guys want to like see me more? I have it like right on the corner of the sidewalk here. I could probably back it up a little bit so you could see me. But I figured you guys are probably more interested in seeing the other people. This family bringing their little kids here. This lady's got her dog in the passenger seat too. How about you guys? Do you choose compassion or violence?
Not violent.
Not violence? So why aren't you vegan yet? What about you, sir? Do you choose compassion or violence? Damn, those birds just came really close to me again. They keep flying back and forth. No, my roommate's not vegan. My fridge is filled with dead animals and titty milk from cows. They think they identify as baby cows. Look at this guy parking in the street. Look at that guy. The back of his car is literally hanging out in the road. Don't do that. He's like, we're going to go inside now. What? I don't think that's a parking spot. Dumbass. Yeah, the owner here needs a bigger boat. Somebody that works in here is watching me now from back there. Taking the trash out or something. Throwing the scraps from the animals in the trash can. Maybe, I don't know. Here comes someone from the parking lot over here. The wind is picking up a little. I appreciate that guy walking over to the crosswalk and crossing the street. Most people don't do that. Compassion or violence? Just your average Americans here. This guy bringing his big ass truck into this little parking lot. That's funny. Funny. You can just park over there. There's plenty of spots over there. Way easier to park a big truck. This is literally not any farther if you just parked over there too. How about you, ma'am? Do you choose compassion or violence? How about you, sir? Compassion or violence? He said, Merry Christmas. You don't want to answer the question. It's not that hard of a question. Compassion or violence, sir? A lot of people just don't want to answer. These people are stopping in the road and trying to see what my sign says. Where are we at with the poll? Wow, it's actually pretty even. There's a lot of people that woke up today and are choosing violence. It's sad. I have a sign that says compassion or violence, so that's why I'm asking the question. Say Merry Christmas. Do you have time to talk? Should I be a little bit nicer? You think I'm being mean when I ask compassion or violence? It's kind of funny. That guy definitely woke up with chose violence today. He's just cussing at his car because the door's locked. Funny. He got really angry about it. We'll try your way and see if we can get a conversation saying Merry Christmas, even though Christmas is stupid. What's up, Chris? We need to get people to vote compassion in the poll. 55 to 45%. That's a lot of violence. This guy's hat. He's got a cool looking hat. Too bad it looks kind of like it's made out of fur. Merry Christmas. Can I ask you a few questions? The drywall wizard. I've seen that van around town before. See, she read my sign. I want to find out where they get their animals from at this place. This is where I used to come and get my steaks and meats and stuff like that. I used to shop here. Sir, you dropped your scarf. Sir, you dropped your scarf.
Go for it. Can't hear anymore either.
Yeah, no, you're good. I like your hat.
Thank you, bro.
It's like, I can't hear. Did you hear him say that? I can't hear anymore. She already read the one side, and see if she reads this side now. The whole traffic jam. All these cars. Places are really busy today. I figured it would be busy. A lot of old people come here too. Can't hear me. Merry Christmas. Can I ask you a few questions? Let's see where we're at. We got more votes for compassion. Nice. Holly, you're not even vegan, so what are you doing here trying to tell me how to do outreach? Why don't you go work on yourself and figure out how you can treat animals better? Tyler, do you know the definition of harassment, sir? You want to keep coming here and saying stupid shit? It's almost like you're harassing me. What do you choose, compassion or violence? They already saw the first side. Guy in his big ass truck. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? And that lady had a couple of cages in her car, like for animals. I don't know if she was transporting some animals or what. That was a little weird. They looked like they were in there for more than just today, but I don't know. A lot of leather bags too. A lot of these ladies have leather purses. Just touch some grass. Yeah, and me standing on the sidewalk talking to people is the same thing as you coming into my YouTube channel and talking to me. That's kind of the point. How about you, ma'am? Compassion or violence? I don't know if some of these older people can hear me. Can I ask you a few questions? They're supposed to stop for you. That red car just flew right through the crosswalk and that lady was trying to cross. Shit pisses me off. This guy's got an eye patch. He almost parked in the handicap, but then he went somewhere else. Can you get a handicap permit if you have an eye patch? He's more handicapped than most people that probably park there. Look, this lady, she's gonna pull right in there. The guy with the eye patch went down, and then this lady parks right in there. She doesn't even have a handicap tag. Oh, there she put it up on her mirror now. But wow, like really, I just said that and crazy how that works. All these birds. There's so many birds on the roof now over there. Look at this lady parking right in front. Get these people pulling out across the street. Giant backhoe. Where are they working around here? Yeah, this isn't the ideal place. Now we're up to 64%. Nice. Stream surfing. That guy got pissed that lady didn't stop for him. That's what that looked like. He stuck his hand out. And she just zoomed on by. Didn't even see him standing there. I figured having the sign in red and green would be a little bit festive too for Christmas. Compassion or violence? This lady, get off your phone! She's literally about to pull out in front of this other car because she's down looking at her fucking phone texting, trying to drive out of the parking lot. Compassion or violence? Their sign blew over. It's in the middle of the road. Sir, can I ask you a few questions? I don't think people can hear me when they're standing over there. Some people. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a couple questions real quick?
Not right now.
That guy don't know how to park. He's finally leaving. Parking with his ass out in the street. This truck driver was trying to read my sign. Yeah, definitely not the best spot over here. Dog meat Mondays. Look, they're like, here, kid, you can carry the dead animal corpse. We got into this nice Range Rover. This lady. Right out in front of the truck. It's a little chilly with the wind. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice day out. It's like in the 20s. It's supposed to get up to like 40. So tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the mid 50s. Which is crazy for Christmas. What's up, Tone? What's up, Neil? So we're up to 64%, 64 votes. 64% of people choose compassion. When I started, it was like 50-50, so it's good to see more people picking compassion now. I still think it should be higher. It should probably be higher than 75%, I would hope. How about you, sir? Do you choose compassion or violence?
Yeah.
Yes. What about when it comes to animals? Think we should choose compassion? Why is that? Depends on what animal. I'll wait when you come back out. He might want to talk when he comes back out. He said it depends on the animal. Why love a dog and kill a cow? What'd the cow ever do to you? Yes, we need more vegan marshmallows. So you eat dog too? What about that dog? See the little dog in the car? What the hell kind of dog is that? It looks like a lab mixed with a pug. That was a really weird looking dog. Would you eat that dog? You could turn that dog into some bacon. Dog burgers. Yum. Some shepherd's pie. Malamute meatballs. Some pug pepperoni. I got here, I asked the guy, the owner inside, if I could stand on the sidewalk outside of his store and ask some questions. And he didn't even ask what I was going to ask people about. He just said no. No, don't do that. But, look, they got a dog on their license plate. Jeez. I appreciate that truck stopping and letting those people cross. This lady's just gonna roll right through it. Kids, it's teenagers and old people. Teenagers and old people, they don't know how to fucking drive. The oldest people and the youngest people, the worst drivers, 100%. Young people are just in a rush all the time, and the old people can't see or hear. Everybody comes here to get like their steaks and shit like that. How about you, sir? You choose compassion or violence? I said I choose my phone. The EV Blazers. They look kind of cool. Yeah, he said this is his parking lot. He said that was part of his parking lot. But before I leave, I'm probably just gonna walk and stand over there anyway. He didn't tell me to leave. He just told me don't do that. So he can come back out and tell me to leave if he wants. If I'm on his property. A lot of people are driving by and slowing down and reading my sign. And waving at me or... How about you, sir? Do you choose compassion or violence? Yeah, that guy should have stopped. How about you, ma'am? Choose compassion or violence? What a crazy body shape she had. I'll just say that. Like what? Is that guy a hunter with his camouflage? I appreciate that younger guy stopping and letting people cross the street. %. I think it went down a little bit. It was at 64%, wasn't it? We need more people to vote for compassion. Most of history has been told by people that choose violence, unfortunately, but I think that we're going to get away from that in the future. Now there's so much more transparency to know actually what's happening all over the world. I think compassion's going to win in the end. Violence only supports a few people with an idea on how to control everybody else. That guy leaving with is that a donut in his hand? Maybe a pretzel? Driving distracted. The people that choose violence are the people that want to control history, control other animals, and control other people, and it's really sad. I like your shirt. Would you choose compassion or violence? My 4 birds. That's what her license plate says. Interesting. How about you, ma'am? You choose compassion or violence? Compassion? What about when it comes to the animals? Think we should be compassionate to animals? Yeah? So what's stopping you from living vegan?
There's nothing wrong with it. That's more of it. I can anyway.
Yeah.
That's the way I was raised. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Think about it. She said, I eat more vegetables than anything, which is nice. Uh-oh, the police are here. I don't think this is your jurisdiction. Maybe he's just stopping here to get some food. And he's parking in front of that garage, which I don't think is a parking spot. Man, the cops just think they can park anywhere they want. Maybe he is coming over here.
Green job. How's it going, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Just showing up today, asking if you can film somewhere else and ask questions. This is all private property here, owned by Myers Meat Market.
Yeah, I know that is, but not over here. I'm on the sidewalk.
Okay. Are you bugging their customers though?
No, I'm asking people if they want to talk. If they don't want to, then I'm not pushing them.
Okay. All right. Were you asked to leave it all by this gentleman
No.
in here? Okay. All right. I'll go talk to him and see what's going on. Okay. So.
Okay. Did somebody call you?
Yeah, the owner of Myers Meat Market.
The owner?
Yeah.
He told me I could be over here.
Okay. I didn't talk to him yet. He just called in, so I was going
Yeah.
to talk to you first.
Yeah, I asked him if I could stand over there because I figured that was part of a public sidewalk too.
Yeah.
He said that was part of his
Yeah, he owns this whole.
parking lot, which I accept. I mean, that's his parking lot over there too. Even
Yeah.
that over there.
Yeah, it's a weird layout here, but.
Yeah, but
so.
this is public. He told me I could
Yeah.
stand over here.
Okay. I didn't talk to him yet, so.
So
He said you were over in front of the store, so I didn't talk to him yet.
yeah, well, I went inside when I got here to ask him if
Oh,
I could stand outside and ask
Perfect.
people some questions, and he
Okay.
told me not in his parking lot. So
Perfect.
he said you can go across the parking lot to the sidewalk. So
That
that's
works.
that's where I'm at.
All right. Perfect. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
you doing, ma'am? Do you choose compassion or violence?
I got back off of my head.
Yeah, there you go. What about when it comes to the animals? What's stopping you from living vegan? What about the cows and the pigs? Yeah. She said, I don't know about that. That guy had a dog on his thing too. Look, here we go. Wayne, Neal, and Sons Meat. That's where they get their meat. Refrigerated truck just pulled in. Wayne, Neal, and Sons Meat. So where does that come from? So I came over here where he told me to go. I'm on the sidewalk, see? This is where the sidewalk starts. I'm where he told me to go. And then he called the police on me. Isn't that crazy? That guy had a big ass hat on. It's kind of cool. How you doing, ma'am? Do you choose compassion or violence? That guy's going way too fast. So what are we at now at the poll? It's going down. Oh no. We need more people to vote for compassion. We got 22 likes. Can we get up to 25? Can we get 3 more likes? She said compassion. Compassion, yeah. So why aren't you vegan yet? How did she see my sign? She must have been here and left. She couldn't even see my sign, but you probably heard her. She stuck her head out the window and was like, compassion. What's up, Chip? I'm in Pennsylvania. So the cops are inside right now talking to the owner. The owner, I got here and I asked him if I could stand over there where the crosswalk is. And he told me no, because that's his parking lot. And he told me to come over here onto the sidewalk, so I did. And then he called the cops on me.
All right, brother, you're good to go.
Okay.
Talk to Mr. Mize there. He just asked that. Don't go in the store private, on the private property there.
Okay.
You can stand out here and do what you need to do. See if anyone talks to you. And then
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Yeah, I got a couple people already.
All right.
My vehicle's over there though, like at the back of the parking lot. So can I go grab that and just
The red one?
bring it over here? It's next to the red one. It's just a little scooter.
Oh, I mean, if you want to, or just park it right behind you, whatever you want. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay when I leave. When I pack up, I can just go get that. And leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, just don't.
okay.
Yeah, if
I'm not gonna
you're parked over there, go grab it when you're done. But
talk to
just don't
anybody or
talk to
anything.
anyone. It's private property. So
Yes.
he just had a few customers call in, so that was his biggest concern.
Okay.
So all right.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, man. Yep. Your name?
My name's Jake.
All right, Jake. Have
Yep.
a good day. Merry Christmas.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
He gave me a fist bump. This guy's the drywall wizard. He doesn't even have a mustache like that. You see the wizard on his van here? See that mustache? And then the guy in the van, he's got a mustache like mine. Just a tiny little mustache. It's nothing like that. That guy was in there for a long time. Big bag of meats, animal corpses. Guy barely looked before pulling out in the street. I think he's going back in again. Well, now he officially told me not to go onto his property over there, so I guess I can't do it a little bit before I leave. What's he got there? A cake? A cake made with violence. Look at that guy just threw a cigarette butt in the street. No fucks given at all. Right in front of those kids. Santa! That guy looked like Santa Claus, the hat on. He probably is going to choose violence, unfortunately. This Nero. They're cool little cars. The Kia Neros. That guy just drove straight off the curb. Did you guys see that? That truck that just like pulled out in the street there? He just drove straight over the curb into the street. That was pretty wild. So I could probably stand over there too, next to that telephone pole. And that parking lot behind the telephone pole is his property as well. Some people park over there. Then they walk over here. That's his parking lot also over there. Most people park over there and walk across the crosswalk there. You can see the crosswalk. But then he's got this little parking area here. But like, if I'm standing here and I want to go to the sidewalk over there, how am I supposed to get there if it's all private property? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. Oh, my sign. It says compassion or violence. That's what I'm asking everybody. And then the back says, what's stopping you from going vegan? Because there's another small parking lot on the other side of the building, kind of like here. It's just got a couple of spaces. And there's a sidewalk over there, too. It's just kind of weird. Kind of weird the sidewalk stops here for his parking lot. My sign number just blew out of my hand. That guy texting while driving. Don't do that. Pulling into the parking lot. He's about to pull into the parking lot here. Why does he have his phone in his hand? Why don't you just wait till you get here? Then do what you need to do on your phone. We're almost at 100 votes. Almost got 30 likes. Who's going to be the 30th like? Let's get 8 more votes for compassion. Hey, this guy's 25 degrees out here, and this guy's in shorts. It's the guy that was on his phone. Hey, sir, you shouldn't use your phone while you're driving. I saw you pull into the parking lot with your phone in your hand. It's a good way to cause an accident. Compassion, right? She said, yeah. It's crazy, but this is a meat market, right? So they sell other things. It's just like a small grocery store. But everything's really expensive here. And mainly people come here for meat. And I saw the truck. I saw the refrigerated truck from the farm. Compassion, yeah. She says she chooses compassion. But what is she going to buy in here? Maybe she'll come over and talk to me for a second. So I'm going to try to track the farm down. It was like Wayne Neal Farm. He says, yeah, whatever. Yeah, compassion, whatever. I went through when I first started the stream. I walked around in the market, so you can kind of, if you go back to the beginning of the stream, you can see everything that they have in there for the most part. Basically no vegan options. They have, butter, milk, cheese, all that on the one side. No plant-based options for any of that. Then in the back counter, they have chickens, pig, cows, all chopped up into little pieces. Then you can see the people in the back. You can see like the butchers cutting the different cuts. That guy went right through the crosswalk, but there's people trying to cross. You looked right at him and then just kept driving. We got 30 likes now, 98 votes, but the percentage is going down more. A lot of people are choosing violence. Very sad. Yes, trying to stop the world from eating animals and using them for other things that you don't need. Like another younger kid with a bag of body parts. They're like, here, child, carry the dead animals across the street, please. Thank you. At least I can show my sign to people that are parked in the street, letting people cross. That guy just staring off into the distance. It's kind of funny. Somebody posted in the local group on Facebook. They're new to the town and they're trying to find some people to go kill some birds with. They said they posted a picture of a bunch of geese with their heads hanging off the back of their tailgate. And he said something like, "It's killing me seeing all these birds fly over." What? It's killing you? That you can't go out and kill birds? That's so fucked up. Guy's just dying inside because he hasn't killed a bird lately. So fucking stupid. Isn't that a handicap spot also? Maybe not. There's no sign like the other spot. But I would think it would be a handicap. It's got the room next to it. I guess the ground's not marked either. Right on time. Now the parking lot's kind of empty over here. Put your phone down. Guy works for the post office. Texting while he's fucking driving. Where did he even go? He just went through. He's making a U-turn or something. Must have missed his turn. That's what he was texting on his phone and missed the road he was supposed to turn down. So he turned into the parking lot so he could go out the other end. Perfect example. Texting while driving, misses his fucking turn. Right into the handicap spot. Is she gonna put her handicap thing up? Yep. Merry Christmas. Do you choose compassion or violence?
Well, I don't know, honey, because I live in a world of violence.
Yeah, I know it is pretty violent, but that doesn't mean that we should.
Domestic violence.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That's horrible.
I know,
But when we have a choice, we should choose compassion, right?
for sure. Okay, where are you from?
I live around here.
Well, honey, I don't have any money. So
I'm not asking for money. I'm just asking people, what's stopping you from going vegan?
I don't know what that means.
So vegan means to live without exploiting animals.
You know, you got the
Sorry.
wrong person, honey.
Yeah, you love animals? Can I share a card with you? You could look into it a little more.
No.
Learn about it.
But
There's just a website on the back that you could go to.
Okay, honey, I must go. I'm not sure my phone is starting to wear out.
Oh no.
I had trouble getting it started to come out here. I had to get the neighbor to help me.
If you need any help, just let me know.
All righty, well, you'll miss. Okay.
That's sad. She said she comes from the domestic violence. I don't know how to. Hey, thanks for the super chats, guys. I don't know how I should help that. Thank you, Pia. Thank you, Chip. You guys are awesome. I wish I could help people going through domestic violence. It's horrible. I wonder if I'll have to help her start her car. There was when I got here, I had to help her. Now her car alarm's going off. She got it. I think it's a girl, a woman. I had to help some lady get her car started when I first got here, right before I started my stream. I think like her car wasn't recognizing her key fob or something. I think maybe she got in there and she didn't turn it on and she put it in reverse. Or something happened. I don't know exactly. Because I don't know. In the newer cars, you can put them into reverse without starting it, right? And then she was trying to start it and it wouldn't turn on. I think that's what happened. But she's like, I can't figure it out. Can you please help me get my car started? So I like jumped in her car and got it started for her. Oh, thanks, Brett. Man, you guys are awesome. That lady. And I'm probably not going to stay too much longer. Actually, it's already 11:30 almost. Oh no, not Robin. Is Robin here? Yeah, hunters. Like the guy posting that picture of those dead birds. People were like, well, the state wants people to go out and kill animals. What's wrong with people filling up their freezers? Like, come on. They said, what did he say? Hunters have to kill animals to keep the population in check. Otherwise, the diseases would spread like crazy, and these animals would just suffer and die anyway. I'm sure you guys have heard those excuses before. Like, come on. That's so ridiculous. What if we thought the same way about humans? There's humans that are going to die from diseases and overpopulation of humans, though. Does that mean we can just go and end their lives? Obviously not. There's the Ghostbuster. The Ghostbuster Tesla again. Alright, I'm gonna pack up. $108 votes, and compassion went up a little bit. It's lower than I thought it was going to be, though. Honestly, I thought it was going to be more like 75-25%. 62-38. I should wait for that lady to come back out, at least. The lady that was in that car. I think maybe I will. Wait a few more minutes. And pull my sign back out. She better not take too long, because I could go to the bathroom. Drank a bunch of coffee this morning. I know there's like some type of hotline that you can call. I think that there is. If you're like a victim of domestic abuse, Pennsylvania, they can help you if you're in that situation. I don't know what it is though. Look at that guy just driving through, eating a sandwich or something, while there's people literally crossing the street. This would be a good sign to take to the hot dog stand also. I wanted a new one to take there, or to church. Actually, I was gonna leave like 15 minutes ago and go to the church down the road. Maybe we'll do that. See if there's people getting out of a church service, because it looked like they were just arriving. If there's still people at the church, I can stand. There's a sidewalk that goes all the way down the street. Kind of like you would think that there would be a sidewalk here going to the other sidewalk. So I can basically stand right where people walk out of the church from. I wanted one that has Christspiracy though on it, Christspiracy.com on the back. I'll make another sign for that though. Hopefully this lady doesn't take too much longer. What's up, Anik? What is that smell? It smells weird here. I don't know how to describe it. So I met a guy the other day at a coffee shop. He goes around and like reviews different coffee shops. And he gets people to pledge to not drink and drive. So he was actually hit by a drunk driver when he was 6 years old. I think they hit him. And he's messed up from it. So he's going around with the person that like watches him during the week, and they go to different coffee shops and like talk to people and get them to pledge to not drink and drive. Thought that was really cool. It's been about almost 4 years since I've had any alcohol. I totally stopped drinking it completely. Yeah, almost 4 years ago. And I told them, I said, not only do I have a problem with people drinking and driving, but I have a problem with people using their phones while driving or eating while driving. This person's going to roll right through. Crosswalk while that guy's walking. So many people do that. It's so dangerous. You don't know if there's somebody else that's going to cross the street. Sometimes people will walk out and then forget something, and they'll stop and turn back around. That's dangerous. That guy trying to cross down there by the intersection. Don't do that. Because then this nice lady stopped for him. But if there's somebody else trying to turn off the main road, she's right at the end of the street, just parked in the road. Accident waiting to happen. It's so funny. Imagine being triggered by somebody standing on the sidewalk across the parking lot, and you going inside and saying, there's a guy out there harassing people. He's got a sign that says compassion or violence. I don't know if people were really complaining about me or if it was just the owner making that up, saying that he had multiple people come in and tell him that I'm bothering them. I literally came over to where he told me I can stand. He told me to come here. And then he called the police on me for standing over here. How ridiculous is that? Completely ridiculous. What's up, Dad? See you here. I'm at the meat market. I got a sign that says compassion or violence. And I had a couple people, talked to a few people real quick. A lot of people drive by and they stop to let people cross the street, and they'll read the sign and they'll like shake their head, yeah. I point at the compassion. On the back says, what's stopping you from going vegan? But there's nothing you can do about me standing on the sidewalk talking to people. Obviously, I'm not harassing people. It's really a waste of the police's time. Call them for me just standing here with the sign. The cops should tell him, don't do that. Don't call them unless there's actually something happening. Triggered from somebody standing outside with a sign, when inside here they're literally chopping up animals into little pieces. And wild. It is wild. I'm standing next to a manhole in the road here, and part of the rim of the manhole is like sticking up. How you doing?
Hey there, hi. Were you at Gettysburg Square?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember you.
Yeah.
You kind of changed my life.
Really?
Yeah. I don't eat eggs
Yeah.
anymore, or if I do, it's because it's a last resort.
Right.
But I think it's literally, I hardly, like, I've cut down
Yeah.
drastically
Yeah. That's amazing.
on meat consumption. Yeah, I had to go in there to get what I didn't have to, but they asked me to get some things in there.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm pretty close to being a vegetarian right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, but you,
Yeah, that's amazing.
you gave me information.
Yeah.
And I looked it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's right.
Wow, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you
Yeah.
stopping and
Yeah.
letting me know that.
Yeah, I wanted to. I was like, I tried to find you.
Yeah.
Like, you gave me the information, and I had to go a couple other places, and I was sitting in line somewhere in my car to go through drive-through, like at CVS.
Right.
And I looked up what you gave me, and I was like, he's right. And I tried to find you.
Yeah.
And you were gone.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take the opportunity.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can let you know my YouTube channel if you do you have your phone?
Yeah.
I can
I do.
you can look it up and you can see my videos and things like that.
Hang on here. Yeah, I started following the medical medium, and
Okay.
I like juice celery in the morning.
Right.
I feel so, like, when I had eaten chicken, which is basically the only thing that I've really had, I've actually felt sick
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So, okay,
My name is Jake.
J-A-K-E.
Yep.
Oh, you're freezing. Okay.
Lagatare. It's Lagatare.
Okay. Let's
That's
see
it.
if we
That should
find
come
you.
up. Yep, that's me
There
right
we
there.
go. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Thank
you.
you. I'm
And-
serious. It's changed my life. I'm working on my son to
Yeah.
do it because he feels like crap.
Yeah.
Losing his hair and
Wow, yeah,
everything like that. And I think we can eat other things, nuts and things that
Yeah, exactly,
help.
exactly.
So
I'm giving these out too if you want to take one. I know you said you got some information, but
Yeah.
there's some more there. I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay,
which
yeah.
one I gave you, but
you
that's
had
got
a pamphlet.
one of the pamphlets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate it. It's people like you that change the world.
Yeah,
Because
thank
if
you.
We're not, and I'm not judging anyone or being critical of what
Sure.
they choose for their life,
Sure.
but if we're not, almost 65, and if we're not continuously open to educate ourselves and to think there's a better way,
Right.
we're seriously in trouble.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom passed away. She was almost 95
Wow.
in 2019.
I'm
And
sorry.
she always said she's been dead.
Are you sure? Thank you. It'll go to help the animals. I appreciate it. Yeah.
But
I can get more pamphlets now.
here you go. You too.
Thank you. Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. But, she always said, people ask her why she still read. She went to the library. My mom was, walking 2 to 3 miles a day until she was like 92, 93.
Yeah, exactly.
And she said that, why do I read every day? Because I'm not dead, and I'm still learning every day.
Yeah. I really appreciate that. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, I was going to ask you to. I'm going to hug you too. You take care. Okay, you stay.
Thank
But I got to tell you, people don't realize eggs are they're like, you just, you know, I think the food that we eat contributes to the violence in the world.
Yes, it does.
I
It does.
know it does.
Yeah, I like to say peace begins on our plates.
Oh, that's such a great. I searched for you, and then I come here today, and there you
Yep.
are.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
Yeah. Well, honey,
I really appreciate
you
it.
take care, okay?
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Peace and love.
Yes, you too. That's great. I really appreciate that. While I was talking to her, the other lady that I was waiting for came out and her car started because she's not here anymore. So I'm gonna pack up now. That was nice. I'm gonna go to wow, and if I left a few minutes ago when I was going to, I wouldn't have seen her. It's probably too late, but I'm gonna go to the church anyway. And see if there's people at the church. That's amazing. Hold on a second. It's gonna be a little bit rough. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad. I've met a couple people like that again for the second time, and we make a big difference when we come out and talk to people like that. People do change. Okay, let's go over here. There's a little dog barking at me. Oh, whoops. I can't really see him. He's a black dog. She gave me a couple dollars, and another guy gave me a couple dollars too. I don't know if he thought I was homeless, just standing there asking for money, or I don't know. I said this would go to help the animals, and he was like, yeah. Like, kind of funny, but zooming in on my face. I try not to take money from people, but I'll use it to get more pamphlets, pass out to people. All right, the church is down here. Let me adjust this. He thought I was a beggar, yeah. I don't know. I mean, people begging for money, do they normally have a tripod with a camera and a microphone? I don't see many homeless people on the street like that, but whatever. And I keep seeing all these mangers, the manger decorations with Jesus being born. Like, a lot of them, actually. I just passed like 3 of them. And they all have animals in them, you know? He's born in a manger with these animals. He was born with the animals. It's just kind of weird to me that you would think that then he would grow up and kill the animals. Like, you really think that's what Jesus would do? He was born with these animals. You would think that he would want to protect them. Not slaughter them. All right, let's see if there's people at the church here. It looks like there's a lot of cars in the parking lot still. There's a lady leaving. Maybe we can go here. Oh, look at those dogs. Is that a husky? Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Oh, come on. Big dog, little dog. So here's the church. There are a lot of cars here. This is a one-way. Probably shouldn't stand in the middle. Oh shit! It's a funeral. Yeah, probably not the best time. See all the flags on the cars? They all have purple funeral flags on the cars. Yeah, probably not going to do this today here. That sucks. Imagine having your funeral on Christmas Eve. Huh. That's sad. Alright, we'll just walk down this way. Let's see, I can interact with the chat a little bit more now. Decent amount of people in here. Looks like there's like 30 people in here. Put a 1 in here if you're vegan, and put a 2 in here if you are open-minded. And if you are not, then you can just leave. What's up, Haas? Nice to see you again. Jaded Love, put an A in there. What is that? GK Productions. Does that mean that you're almost vegan? Like that lady I talked to. She said she still eats chicken, but then she doesn't feel good afterwards. Maybe that's your body telling you something. So what's stopping you? Thanks, Anil. Samuel Moose. I think he's been here before. Maybe not. Maybe that was a different Moose. GK Productions. What's holding you back? You're just trying to troll. Yeah, Moose. The Moose guy was just throwing insults. He woke up and chose violence today. It's unfortunate. Grow a set. People are still commenting on the commenting against my comment on there's ducks or geese. The guy trying to get a group together to go shoot some birds. I said something like, on one of the other replies, I said something like, bullies are soft. And now the people are commenting, grow a set. Bunch of triggered bullies. Want to go kill birds for no reason. Sorry, it's really bouncy. GK Productions. Why do you say that you're not pathetic? Are you afraid to change? You're afraid to respect animals? Why don't you want to change? Are you afraid of what people are going to think about you? You think it's going to be harder for the animals? Let me show you guys where I used to live. I live here with Pickles, and he used to come out. I used to live here, and Pickles would come out of the door here and run down in the yard and lay in the yard. Me and him would just chill out here in the backyard. This was his house. Lived here for a couple years. Now the person that lives here has an outdoor cat house on the front porch. It looks like he takes care of some stray cats. And the house next to it is turned into a dump. Thanks. You pay for other people to bully animals. You pay for animals to be exploited. So we're not saying that you do it directly, like with your own hands, but you're directly paying for somebody else to do it. It's just as bad. Like if somebody hires a hitman to go take somebody out, you get charged for basically doing it yourself. Let's go this way. I know there's a couple of stray cats around here. There's one that lives in the the storm drain. Seen it go in there a couple times. Man, this alley's a dump too. There's trash everywhere. Don't track your protein. Kyle, who's being a crybaby? Somebody go this way. $90 grams. Yeah, I normally eat more than 90 grams. About that. Probably eat about the same amount of protein. Guess what? You can get all that from plants, though. You don't have to get that from animals. But it's not about health. You're 140 pounds and 6'5". That's like pretty skinny. So I was 130 pounds, and I'm like 5'11". I was 130 pounds and 5'11". And after focusing more on my diet, after I decided to live vegan, I was already vegan for months. Decided I wanted to gain weight, gain some muscle. I've gained 25 pounds. All from plants. Pretty easily. Eating 3 meals a day. 3,000 calories, sometimes a little bit more. Yeah, you can do it. You can, there's some resources in the description. Also, my email's there. Send me an email if you want to talk. I can send you meal plans, things that I ate to gain weight, different foods that I would mix together, make sure I'm getting all my nutrition. So I can help you with that if that's what you need help with. But it starts with how you view animals. Nobody can help you do that. That's all on you. You have to view animals as what they are, not commodities or resources. Each animal is their own individual, and they should be respected. But you don't have to sacrifice your health. Doesn't cost any more money. I actually save money eating a plant-based diet. I used to go to that meat market to get my meat. Literally where I used to shop. It's expensive. Animal products are expensive. yeah, you only get one life. Just take care of yourself. But yeah, you don't have to disrespect animals. Take care of yourself, though. Unfortunately, a lot of people think that. Well, they're just animals. We need them for whatever nutrients, but it's all a lie. Got up to 40 likes. Thanks, everybody. Let's see. Sad people. Sad people defend animal exploitation. All right, I'm gonna end my stream in a few minutes. You guys got any other questions? GK Productions, anyone else in here that's open-minded? Thinking about living vegan? Thanks, Vegan Anthem, Pia, PJ, Neil, Brett. I appreciate all you guys being here. Appreciate all the support. I think it's a dog. It sounds like a dog freaking out. I don't hear him. Just to know where you're safe at the slaughterhouse. I was at the meat market. I wasn't at a slaughterhouse. They were just asking me. A negative photo looked like Santa Claus. That's funny. There was a guy that drove by earlier who had a big white beard and was wearing a Santa Claus hat. He looked like Santa Claus. Yeah, I was fine there. I went in at the beginning of my stream. I went inside, so you could see the inside of the meat market. And I talked to the owner, and he told me I could go stand across the parking lot on the sidewalk. So that's what I did. And then he called the police on me, and the police came out, talked to me, talked to him, came back and told me, "Have a good day. You're not doing anything wrong." Which I know I'm not doing anything wrong. For the owner to tell me I can go over there and then call the police on me, like that, it's wasting the police's time. Really ridiculous. The police need to give people like that warnings to not do that, because that's more against the law than me standing on the sidewalk with a sign. It's really ridiculous. I'm surprised nobody got triggered, though. I thought maybe there'd be one or two people that would come over and be like, "Get out of here." But nobody did. I actually had a couple ladies come over and say, like, "Thank you." And the one lady I met in Gettysburg a while ago, back when I had the pamphlets. I haven't been giving out pamphlets for a couple months. So it had to be months ago. And she said that I changed her life, which is amazing. Yeah, and I guess I'm over a little bit farther. When I go over there, it's like the opposite direction of the hot dog stand. So it wasn't the same cops that I normally deal with. It was a different township. Yeah, if it was the regular police, they probably would have already known who I was. But I'll probably go back there again. Even though it's not the best spot to stand. Maybe I'll stand on the other side. I don't know. It wasn't that bad of a spot because I did get a few people. You know, sometimes when people see you on the sidewalk like that, they try to avoid you, so it makes them walk a little bit further away. But it is what it is. GK Productions, I think you left. Yeah, 40's video. David's video, the Santa Claus. That was funny. He was like bouncing them on their laps. I thought that was funny. Santa's not real. Get out of here. Like, look, pulls his fucking beard down. All right, I gotta go. I got some stuff I gotta do. So, thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks again for the donations. There's a new button on the screen that says like play games or something like that. So maybe I'll do another little stream later, and we can check that out. Play some games or something like that. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.